Hello, it's Andy from Andy's Drink Reviews, and today I have something completely different that is completely new to my channel. I just wanted to show you something that is part of my collection. I collect antiques, and mostly antique militaria. And this is one of my many items that I really like. This right here is almost, in fact I think it is over 100 years old. This is a Brodie helmet. I think it's a Mark I from World War I. It's a British helmet. It has very, you can tell it's a British helmet by the rivet style. Split pins, which is a British thing. The liner is unfortunately missing. That is something you see typically from time to time with 100-year-old helmets. The organic material like leather and cotton and wool tend to disappear, but this still has the original felt pad and a tiny bit of the liner still remaining inside. I picked this one up on eBay. It could be a British or a Canadian manufacturer. I believe this one is British though. Let's see what I can say. But honestly, it's really cool. It's still got most of the original paint remaining. The original sanding that was put onto it as sort of a camouflage so that you didn't pick up the glare of the steel in a sniper's helmet. The snipers would typically, they would look for steel on the helmets because it would glare, it would glint, and it would make it very easy to shoot soldiers. Now it's a really nice helmet. Unfortunately, it's not in wearable condition without the liner. This one is in pretty rough shape, unfortunately. I got it for 30 bucks. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to send this to be restored. It's going to be repainted, and I'm going to put a brand new reproduction liner in it, which will make it wearable, because right now it has no support for the head. So, I mean, I could put it on, but as you can see, it's wobbly. It's very wobbly because there is no support liner in the helmet anymore, unfortunately. But it's just one of the many things that I really like in my collection. It's an incredible feeling to own a piece of history, be able to touch it and feel it and look at it. And it brings a lot more to history than simply staring at a piece of a picture in a book or something, or a relic in a museum. It's just something about actually owning the item and being able to hold it. And I believe that's something that most people really should do, at least once in their life. I think holding history in your hand is a very vital thing for the understanding of history. This is just going to be some new things that I'm going to do on my channel. It's not only going to be drink reviews. Drink reviews is fine, but when it comes to points like this where I can no longer drink, I need something else. And I want to have a more varied content on my channel. I hope you guys don't mind. Please let me know in the comments what you think about the new style. If you have any suggestions for the channel, please let me know. But, yeah, this is a World War I helmet. Now, the Americans had a similar helmet. The AEF had a similar helmet. But those were produced differently, although Americans were sometimes issued with British helmets. Because the Americans went into battle with a cowboy-style, Boy Scout-style hat. And that was found to be very ineffective for stopping shrapnel. That's a common misconception with World War I helmets, is that they were bulletproof. These helmets are not bulletproof. If I shoot this with even a .22, it will go through. These were manufactured to stop shrapnel, which was the leading cause of death in the First World War. Artillery was very big in trench warfare. You were more likely to be killed by falling debris on your head from the shrapnel and from other barbed wire emplacements and bunkers coming apart. So soldiers originally, in the beginning of the war, were issued soft caps. Let me show you. Now this is a reproduction of a World War I British officer's hat. And I don't have a World War I trench cap, unfortunately, to show you, but this is similar enough where you get the idea. Soldiers were issued with a soft cap, at least for the British and Commonwealth armies. Now, this really does not do much against shrapnel at all. In fact, it's very, very ineffective for anything. It's a soft cap. It's worn on the head, but it's really ineffective against any form of shrapnel or really anything, whether it's a hat. The German army were issued with Pickelhaube. I have one of those, but I do not know where it is. It is a leather hat, helmet. Those were also proven to be ineffective, and the French and I believe Austrian militaries went into battle with kepis, which, again, ineffective for shrapnel. So by the end of World War I, around 1916 through 1918, soldiers were equipped with steel helmets. And the reason for that was shrapnel. Now, why do I collect these things? Because I find that history is a very important thing. And owning pieces of history, or reproductions of pieces of history, allows me to feel and touch, and in many cases, wear pieces of history in ways that a museum or a book cannot give you. So honestly, that's one of the reasons why I have them. This is part of my series. I am planning on having way more history content in the future, so keep your eyes out for that. There will be much more history content. Drinking content and drink reviews and food reviews, those will continue, but drinking content, history content will start to be on this channel more. I hope you're at least going to watch it. If not, it's not your cup of tea, that's fine. But I'm just letting you guys know what's going to happen in the future. I'm kind of rebranding to get away from strictly just drink reviews. I want to get into more varied content. With that, I think this is up. If you would like to see more of this content, please hit the subscribe button right in the description, and have a wonderful day.